Luoyang, the neural town. Zhong?
After 7 years traveling through China, people always ask me, how do I choose where to go next? Sometimes it's your comments, but sometimes the place chooses you.
Welcome to Luoyang!
你是本地人是吧？
对，注重参加欢乐挺多。
你们本地人喜欢吃什么特色的？洛阳的特色？
早上喝牛肉汤。
你知道一个很好吃的牛肉汤的地方？
现在去哪？
对，你可以带我去。
行。
中。
行。中。
好，谢谢你大哥。
好，再见。
我祝你生意兴隆。
OK， 谢谢。
This place is absolutely bunged, and it's quite funny. There's lots of people in like their hanfu, they're all dressed up, but they still need to eat some beef soup. Slices of beef. We also have some like beef balls, some fried beef balls, and apparently the soup is the real special part. This is so good. Oh, it's so like warm. Makes you happy. The beef is so soft, it just crumbles in your mouth. And the soup is just, you can feel all the little spices and stuff in it. So good. What a good start to the day. Wow. I still can't figure out what flavour that is, but it's very good. It's almost like chewing gum or something like that. But full, very tasty. The driver told me where to go, like up this street and to the right, and then we see some like old streets or something. So let's head there now. Wow, look at this place. This is Liyue Men. So some sort of gate, but it's almost like in a semicircle the whole way around. Ah, look. So this is the gate, and this is like a barbican. This would be like a little area, so if like enemies got through the first gate, they would be stuck in this little semicircle. And you see all of the arrow slits and all of the holes. They'd be able to like throw rocks and pour oil and fire arrows at them. And whenever you walk outside this front gate, they also still have the moat. So these are the relics that are still here from ancient Luoyang. And Luoyang was one of the 4 ancient capitals of China. Come on guys, in the comments let me know what are the other 3. After a walk down the old street, I grabbed a snack and had a look at some peony porcelain and made my way to not only Luoyang's, but one of China's most famous places. And of course, it's Longmen Grottoes. Pretty incredible because it's not just like 1 or 2 statues here, there's over 100,000 statues. We're right beside the Yi River, and this is all carved into the stone for about 1 kilometer. So in the northern Wei dynasty, the capital was in Datong in Shanxi province, but in the late 400s, they moved it here. And the construction here started in the year 493. So the sculptures range in size, the smallest being about 1 centimetre, right up to the biggest, 17 metres. Pretty incredible. Hundreds and hundreds of years of work. And this evening, we've come to Xia Men. This is the south gate of the imperial palace during the Sui and Tang dynasties. And you can see, it's not just a gate. They have all of these different towers, and it's absolutely giant. This is where very important imperial announcements were held, such as change of era name, enthronement, and Wu Zetian's ascension to the throne. There's so many people dressed up. Like, every other person is dressed up in some sort of like Tang dynasty dress. It's pretty cool. Obviously a very nice place to take some pictures. And we've come to Luoyang Ancient City. Here we have many different really old historical sites. So many people are dressed up here as well. You can see how proud Chinese people are of this ancient culture. Building styles, the lamps everywhere. It's very vibey, very, very aesthetic looking. Exhausted from the busy day exploring Luoyang, we grabbed some snacks from the food street and made our way back to the hotel, as in the morning we had a rather early start. Good morning everybody. Today we've come about 2 hours outside of Luoyang and we're here in Longtang Grand Canyon. This 12-kilometer canyon has been created over millions and millions of years of this river flowing through. And the rock here is this reddy purple quartz sandstone, so it's very soft. And what a place! Very majestic. Who knew Luoyang had this absolutely beautiful nature? We're just so gently cruising through these little narrow gorges. And what I noticed is, do you hear how quiet it is? These boats are fitted with electric motors, so they don't disturb the ambience. An absolutely fantastic start to the day here in Longtang Canyon. We're walking up towards the big waterfall, but there's a little creek running down here, and we're totally surrounded by these gigantic sandstone cliffs. It's very similar to Zhangjiajie, that's what I feel. Remember the Golden Trail Walk? Very picturesque. Longtang Waterfall. It's 100 meters high, 50 meters wide, but what a lovely atmosphere. Lots of people taking pictures. The kids are all out with their water guns and nets, trying to catch some fish. Very nice. What a nice day out. So obviously through the canyon there's loads of different hikes that you can do. You can walk through the whole thing, which takes about 4 to 6 hours. It's quite long and I'm sure it's quite difficult, lots of hills, but we're just going to do a little short one. It should take about 30 minutes. Hiking through this canyon is so epic. It feels ancient and the walls of the canyon are so high. There's so much vegetation growing out of the rocks and all these old curvy trees. It's a real treat. And up here, they've got a very special wonder where water actually flows upstream. Well, it looks like it anyway, apparently. Let's check it out. Do you see it? Down here, it looks like the water goes uphill. Have you ever seen that before? Can you see it in the video? Because in real life, you actually can see it. We passed rushing waterfalls, odd-shaped caves, beautiful ponds, and even took a water slide on our way out of the canyon. And why would you walk down the mountain when you can fly down on a glass bridge and get soaked? For centuries, Luoyang has been a cultural center of China, as it served as the capital for 13 dynasties. So I was excited to take a look at the Luoyang Museum. Wow, this is incredible. This is tricolour glazed pottery. So it's this sort of like greeny, almost orange and beige coloured pottery. And this is from the Tang Dynasty, so you're talking about the year 600. Incredible detail, and it survived so well after such a long time. And we've got so many different tomb guarding beasts, all different shapes and sizes. I feel like I've learned so much on this trip to Henan, all about the history of China. It's fantastic. Henan is just packed with history and culture. Wow, I see this old Tang Dynasty stuff, and I'm just like, there's a gift shop right outside. I need to get something to put in my office, right? 好，可以给我这个2个。
要，我拿对新的啊，稍等一下。
好的。I've just come across the road from the museum, and this is the Sui and Tang Botanical Gardens. But unfortunately, my time here in Luoyang has come to an end. My train leaves back to Shanghai in about 1 hour, so I need to hurry up. But I feel like Luoyang has stolen a piece of my heart. From the awe-inspiring, majestic Longmen Grottoes, where ancient stone Buddhas still keep watch over the Li River, to the bustling energy of Xia Men at sunset, this city breathes history in every corner. And let's not forget the soul-warming beef soup. I can't wait to have another bowl of that again. But beyond monuments and meals, what truly moved me was the living culture here in Luoyang. Cicadas, 安静一点啊，你们的声音太大。 Seeing so many Chinese people proudly wearing their hand-through clothes, whether walking through the street or even riding bicycles, it really is a fantastic thing to witness. And what I really didn't expect in Luoyang was all of this nature is such a contrast to the bustling ancient stones of the city. Luoyang isn't just a museum, it's a vibrant, proud community where history isn't just preserved, it's celebrated daily. And Luoyang, this isn't farewell, it's until next time. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye!